Okay, so we're going to be talking about the radius, which is, we use r to represent that, and that's the distance from the center to the edge of the circle. So here's the center to the edge. This is your radius. And then we have the diameter, which is d, which is the distance from one point on the circle to another point, traveling through the center. And the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius, because it goes from one end through the center to the other end. That's your diameter. So it's really just 2 radii. So from here to here would be the radius, and then here to here would be the radius, which is why it's 2 times the radius. And then we have the circumference, which is the perimeter of the circle. And we calculate the circumference by multiplying pi times the diameter. So just the distance around the outside of the circle, that's your circumference. And then we have area, which is the space inside the circle. And we calculate the area by multiplying pi times the radius squared. So let's do an example. Okay, so we're going to find the radius, the diameter, the circumference, and the area. So our radius is given. They gave us the radius, the distance from the center to the edge of the circle, which was 5. Then if we needed to find the diameter, we know that the diameter is equal to 2 times the radius, which we know is 5. So that would be 2 times 5, which means our diameter is 10. Then to find the circumference, that is pi times the diameter. So our diameter is 10 times pi. And then we can do it on our calculator. which is 98.7. So remember, pi is that 3.14, and it has all those repeating decimals. And then we have the area, which is pi times the radius squared. And so our radius was 5. And we squared that, and then I always just put pi at the end. So sometimes we can leave it as pi, 5 squared, which is 5 times 5, so 25 pi. Or we might have to round. So if we multiply 25 times 3.14, we get 78.54. And on your phones, you have the pi button right here. So we would do 25 times, and here on an iPhone is the pi button, and it gives our 3.141592. And that's how we get 78.5 and then 39. So since the 9 is greater than 5, we round to 0.54. Okay, once you're finished copying down the notes, you can go ahead and open up your workbook to page 37. Okay, so on the front page, we're just finding the area, and then on the back, we are finding the circumference. So the area is pi r squared. So for number 1, area equals, we'll do the radius squared. So r equals 7. So this would be 7 squared. That's our r squared, and then we multiply that by pi. So 7 times 7 is 49 pi, and then we'll do it on our calculator. And so we do 49 times pi equals 153.94. Number 2, we have our radius, which is 2. So our area is our radius squared. So 2 squared times pi. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 pi is 4 times pi, 12.57. We'll just round 2 decimal places. And it would be inches squared. You guys have any questions how to calculate the area of a circle?
No.
No? Okay, so let's have Jaden, can you do number 3? Jade, number 4. Jasmine, number 5 and 6. Rick, number 7 and 8. And Elijah, number 9 and 10. Give you guys a couple minutes to do your problem or problems, and then we'll go over them. And if you need help, send me a message in the chat and I'll help you.
So wait, I'm only doing number 3?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, are you guys ready? Or do we need more time?
I
I
don't
don't really
know.
know how the decimals work. My bad, bro.
No, that's cool. That's
Go
cool.
ahead, Elijah.
I don't really know how the decimals work.
How to round them?
Yeah.
Okay, we can help you when we get to number 9 and 10. Don't worry about it.
All right.
Okay. Jaden, what did you get for number 3? What does the area equal?
All right. So area equals 4. I forgot what the 2 was.
Squared?
Yeah, 2 squared times pi,
Okay.
and that'll be 16 times pi,
Good.
and then we'll get 50.27.
Very good.
Hey, I was right.
Thank you, Jaden. Number 4, Jade.
So first I did 8 equals 8 squared, and then pi,
Good.
and then 64 pi, and then I got 201. Wait, when I I rounded the, I don't know what place it was, but I did 201.1.
Okay, let's see. So if we do 64, yep, that's what you would do. 201 point. You could also just do 0.06, but 201.1 works too. Okay, Jasmine, number 5. Jose, we are on page 37 in your
First,
workbook. Okay, go ahead, Jasmine.
okay, first you do area equals, sorry, area equals 9 squared times pi,
Very good.
and then area equals 81 times pi, and then you get 254.47.
Very good. Thank you, Jasmine. And number 6.
Area equals 11 squared times pi. And then area equals 121 pi.
Very good.
And then get 380.13.
Excellent. Thank you, Jasmine. Rick, number 7 and 8.
Okay, so for number 7, the radius is 3. So I plugged it in for area equals, in parentheses, 3 squared times pi.
Very good.
And then I multiplied 3 squared, which would get me 9.
Excellent.
And then I multiplied 9 times pi, which got me 28.27 miles squared.
Excellent. Thank you. And number 8.
So number 8, the radius is 5, so I plugged that in with area equals 5 squared times pi. And then I multiplied 5 squared, which got me 25 times pi.
Very good.
And then I multiplied 25 times pi, which got me 78.53 feet squared.
Excellent. Thank you, Rick.
Okay, so I got what do you call it? A equals 10 squared times pi. And
Yeah.
then that I got 100 equals 100 times pi. And then like I got stuck at the decimal.
Okay, perfect. Let's go over it. So I know students never like rounding. It's the rounding that always confuses. So 100 times pi equals, so it's 314 point. And so I just told you guys to round 2 decimal places. So it's definitely a 0.1. And then the 5, it's a 5 if the number after it is 1 through 4 or 0 through 4. If it's 5 or above, then the 5 rounds up to 6. So since the number after the 5 is a 9, we would round it to 0.16. So you just look at the number right after it. And then if it's 5 or above, you round up. So from 5, it would become 6. If it's below 5, then it would just stay a 5.
All right. Okay, then that makes sense. For the next one, I got A equals 12 squared times pi.
Very good.
In the area, not A. And then I got 144 times pi.
Excellent.
And then I got stuck at the decimal right here too.
Yep, let's see. So 144 times pi. So 452 point, it's 38, and then the number after it is a 9. So am I going to keep it at 8 or am I going to round up to 9?
Wait, how'd you get 452 though?
If you do 144 times pi,
Yeah. That didn't come up for me.
you got something different? Let's see, maybe I typed it in wrong. 144 and then times pi. Getting 452. What did
Okay,
you
there
get?
we go. Never mind. I think my phone was just acting up then.
Okay, no problem. So then we have 0.38, and then since the number after the 8 is a 9, that's greater than 5. So I'm going to round up. So that would be 0.39.
Okay, I get it now. No.
Awesome. Thank you, Elijah. All right, you guys have any questions on area? I don't think so, because you guys all did a great job. So let's flip to the back and do some circumference. Okay, so circumference is just pi times diameter. Okay, so we don't have the diameter in number 11 though. Looks like we just have the radius. So the radius is 9. So to find the diameter, we have to multiply 2 times our radius, which is 9, which means the diameter is actually 18. So then the circumference equals pi times the diameter. So it would be 18 times pi. And let's see, 18 times pi is 56.5, or 4, since there's an 8 afterwards, would round up. So 56.55. And it would just be inches, because remember, the circumference is just the perimeter around the outside. So it's how many inches. So that's something you always want to pay attention to. That's probably the biggest trick that you'll see when they ask you the area or circumference of a circle. Like here, they could very well have given you the diameter, and you would have had to divide it by 2 to figure out the radius before you find the area. And then here they give you the radius, so you have to multiply by 2 to find the diameter first, and then calculate the circumference. Okay, and so let's do one more. Number 12, so our radius is 11. So first we need to find our diameter, which is 2 times 11. So our diameter would be 22. So then that means our circumference is the diameter, which is 22 times pi. Just go on our calculator. 22 times pi is 69.1. 1, and then we have a 5 after, so we're going to round the 1 up. So 1, 2. Oh, this is yards. Any questions how to find the circumference? No? Okay, so let's go in reverse order. So Jose, can you do number 13? Elijah, number 14. Let's see. Rick, number 15. Jasmine, number 16. Jade, number 17. Jaden, number 18. And then we can do 19 and 20 together.
Wait, which one am I doing again?
Rick, let's see. 13, 14, I think 15.
Okay.
Okay, I'll give you guys another minute and then we'll go over them. Okay, Jose, what did you get for number 13? How did you do it?
For number 13, I did D equals 2, and then in parentheses I put 12.
Very good.
Then I multiplied those and got 24.
Good.
And I did C equals 24 with the little symbol. But from there, I didn't really know where to go.
Okay. Yep. So from here, you just do it on your calculator. So if you turn it sideways, you get the more scientific, you get all the scientific buttons, and then we do 4 times pi.
What were you going to ask?
And that is 75.398. So that would just round up to 75.4 because we can't round the 9 up. So we'll just say 75.4. Good. Thanks, Jose. And then Elijah,
You're welcome.
number 14.
I got D equals 2 times 4,
Very good.
and I got D equals 8.
Yeah.
And then after that, I multiplied 8 times pi,
Very good.
and I got circumference equals 25.13, I think, right?
Good.
Okay.
Thank you, Elijah. And then Rick, number 15.
So I got the diameter for, the diameter, which is 2, and then in parentheses 7.
Very good.
And then that got me 14. And then for circumference, I got 14 times pi.
Excellent.
And then that got me 43.98.
Excellent. Thank you, Rick. And then Jasmine, number 16.
First I put D equals 2 times 6. And then D equals 12.
Very good.
And then C equals 12 times pi. And then the circumference is 37.7.
Excellent. Thank you. And then Jade, number 17.
I got D equals 2 times 5. And then D equals, wait, is it D or C?
No.
Or I got 10. Okay, 10 pi.
Oh, okay.
And then I got 31.42.
You hear that? York! Yes! Go to your room.
All right. And then Jaden, do you have number 18?
Yeah. Okay, so I got D equals 3 times 2.
Yep.
Or 2 times 3, whatever you want to do.
Yep.
And then you would get 6. And then I got C equals 6 times 5.
Excellent.
And then you'll get 18.85.
Thank you, Jaden. Okay, and then I'll just do 19 and 20. So we'll find the diameter first, which is 2 times our radius, which is 8. So diameter is 16 Then to find the circumference, we multiply that diameter times pi, which is, let's see, 16 times pi. So the circumference is 50.26. The 5 means we round up, so that would be 0.27. And then number 20, we have the 2 times our radius, which is 2. So the diameter is 4. We plug that into our circumference, which is diameter of 4 times pi. So our circumference is 4 times pi, which is 12.57. All of them are rounding up because we have a 6 after the 6, so we round up to 7. All right, very good. We can move on then to graphing circles. So let's flip back to our notes. Graphing circles. So the formula for circles are x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals r squared. And so from that equation, we can find the center of our circle, which is h, comma, k. And then it also tells us the radius. If we take the square root of our r squared of whatever it equals, our radius is just r. And then we would be able to graph our circle. As long as we have the center and then we know the radius, we can graph that circle. So say we have x minus 2 squared plus y plus 1 squared equals 4. So first you want to identify the center. So here's our h and here's our k. So since it's a minus, you always just flip the sign for your h. So since it's a minus 2, then our h is going to be a positive 2. And then since it's a positive 1, we're going to flip the sign and it's a negative 1. So our center is at 2, negative 1. And then next we need to identify the radius. So we know that it equals r squared. So r squared is this number, which is 4. So then we need to find r by taking the square root of both sides. That gives us r equals the square root of 4, which is 2. So then the last step is we can go ahead and sketch our graph using this information.
I have a question.
Yes.
So like on any problem, if it's a negative and a positive, you would just flip both?
Yep.
Okay.
So wait, we'll just switch the like the numbers, like if that was negative, then we'll switch it to a positive.
That's right.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep. See, because it's x minus h, and see how it was just h?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why. And then the minus k. So yeah, that's why.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yep. Good questions. And then, so we'll go ahead and graph. So we have our x-axis and our y-axis. It's going to be 1, -1, -2, -3. And then our center is 2, -1. So we go to 2, -1. And then our radius is 2. So we know that we could go up 2, we could go down 2 from the center, we can go to the left 2, and we can go to the right 2. And then we just form a circle going through those points. And there's our graph. And just to clarify, because I know you guys are trying to figure out why up here we switch them. So remember, it's x minus h. So, and the center is just h. So in this case, it's -2. So just the h would be just the +2. And then remember, it's y minus k. So if we rewrite y plus 1 with a minus, that's minus a -1, right? Is the same thing as y plus 1. And so that's why your k then, because y minus k, y minus, so then your k would just be -1. But rather than thinking about all of that, it always is just you flip the sign. So x minus 2 is +2 for your h, and then y plus 1, your k would be a -1. So that's just what you end up getting if you switch everything to a minus. It's just the opposite sign. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't know if that helps or makes you more confused, but that's why.
Yeah, it totally did not make me more confused. Yep, totally.
Okay, perfect. So let's go ahead and work on your assignment on page 39.
How did your circle come out so nice?
It's
I was wondering the same thing.
No, mine's built like a square.
Well, just round those edges a little bit.
Mine built like a trapezoid, whatever. I don't even know what this is.
As long as it somewhat resembles a circle, you're good.
You don't have to teach me how to draw a circle, no cap.
Okay, so graphing circles. Let's go ahead and identify the center. So our center, we need H and K, and since it's X plus 4, we are going to flip it, and it's -4 is our H, because again, this would be X minus -4. And so that's why it's -4, because it's supposed to be X minus H. And then for K, Y minus 3, it's just the K. So that would be the +3. That's our center. And then we know R squared equals this number, which is 1. We have to take the square root though to figure out what our radius is, and our radius is 1. And then we would graph it. So we go to -4, +3, and then our radius is just 1. So we're going to go up 1, we're going to go down 1 from the center, left 1 from the center, and right 1 from the center. And then we're going to make a circle out of these points. I don't know if I'm going to get as lucky as I did last time with all of these. Just sketch a circle.
That even came out perfect.
Thank you. Okay, and then number 2. So X minus 2, which means my H is a +2, and Y plus 4, so that's a -4. And I'm going to change this. I don't want that to be a 6 because that's going to get, well, yeah, I don't want a decimal. So let's do, let's see, 2, -4. We'll say it equals 9 instead of 6 so that we don't get a decimal. So then R squared equals 9. So we take the square root and R would equal 3. So we'll plot our center at 2, -4. And then we'll go 3 up, 3 down, 3 left, and 3 right. And then we'll sketch a circle through those points. All right, any questions how to graph circles?
How do you
No,
make it perfect like that?
Yeah,
This-
can you teach us how to make it?
this one's funny.
Nah, it's better than mine. Mine's still built like a trapezoid still.
I hope it doesn't look like a trapezoid.
I don't know how, but I somehow made it like a trapezoid. So you're gonna have to teach me how to do that.
Okay. All right, so let's see. Let's have Jaden, can you do 3 and 4? Jasmine, 5 and, oh wait, sorry. Jaden, 3 and 4, Jade, 5 and 6. Jasmine, oh wait, we have 6 people, not 5. That's fine, okay. Jaden, 3 and 4, Jade, 5 and 6. Jasmine, 7 and 8. And then Rick, 9 and 10. And then Elijah, number 11, and Jose, number 12. Are you guys ready, or do you need more time?
I need more time.
Okay. Give you guys another minute. All right, let's
I'm
go ahead.
kind of stuck. Oh,
Okay, we can help you on 5 and 6, Jade.
yeah.
Okay, we'll help you when we get there. Jaden, are you ready with number 3?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you get for the center?
All right. So I got -1 and then -2.
Yep. And what about for the radius?
For the radius, I got 4. Right.
R squared is 4.
Oh.
So this over here is equal to R squared. So you have to take the square root of that number to get R.
And then it'll be 2.
Yep.
Okay.
So we -1, -2. And then we'll sketch our radius, which is 2 up, 2 left, 2 right, and 2 down. And we just draw a little circle connecting those points. Thank you, Jaden. And then what about number 4? What did you get for the center?
All right. So for number 4, I got +2 and then -2.
Very good.
And then for radius squared, I got 16. And then for the radius, I got 4.
Yep. Very good. So then we graph our center at 2, -2. And then our radius is 4. So we go up 1, 2, 3, 4. Left 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1, 2, 3, 4. And right 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you, Jaden. Very good. Jade, what about number 5? What was your center?
-2 and then 2.
So this number.
I'm sorry, 1. Yeah, sorry, 1.
Good. And then R squared is
9.
so then what?
I think that's as far as I got. I didn't understand what to do.
So we just have to find R by square root of 9.
Wait, sorry, I didn't hear. Your voice keeps going in and out. Like,
If you were assigned these and puzzles in which you failed last quarter.
Oh, okay.
This needs to be done by Friday.
So then we graph our center at -2, 1, and then our radius is 3. So we go up 3, down 3, left 3, and right 3. Okay, and then Jade, what about number 6? What was your center?
It'd be 3 and then 4.
Okay, so you can make in Google Classroom.
It would be 4. And then R would equal 2.
So remember, the standard equals r squared. So whatever it equals, that's r squared. So to graph it, we want to know the radius. So that's why we have to take the square root of that number. And so r equals 2. Good, thanks, Jade. So we go to 3, 4, and then our radius is 2. And Jasmine, sorry, I just saw your chat. Did I change both ones to negative ones? Yes.
I figured it out.
You were right for number 8. Okay. So for number 7, what'd you get for your center?
-4, 3.
Very good. And your radius?
2.
Good. So we go to -4, 3. And then we go up 2, left 2, right 2, and down 2. And then for number 8, Jasmine?
-1, -1.
Very good. And your radius?
4.
Good. Very good. So you go to -1, -1, and then our radius is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Rick, number 9 and 10.
So for number 9, the radius I got was 1.
Good.
And then the plots are 3 and 1.
Excellent. Thank you, Rick. So we go to 3, 1, and then our radius is 1. It's a little circle. Very good. And then for number 10, what was your center?
For number 10, the center was -4 and -3.
Very good. And your radius?
Was 3.
Excellent. -4, -3, and then our radius is 1, 2, 3 up, 1, 2, 3 down, 3 left, 3 right. Very good. Thank you, Rick.
I got 1 negative or comma -2.
Very
And
good.
then, my radius equals 16, and then I square rooted that, and it equals 4.
Very good. So we go to 1, -2, and then we go up 4. Yeah. Oh, no.
Actually, I think I know what's up.
Thank you, Elijah. And then Jose, number 12. What was your center?
My center was -4, 3.
Very good. And what about your radius? Oh, this one's a 2. That's going to be a decimal.
Oh, hold on. I think I might have done it wrong.
So let's just change it. Let's say it was 4.
Okay.
So then our radius would be the square root of that, which was 2. Just
Oh, okay. So I kind of did get it right by doing it wrong. I still got 2.
Okay. And then we'll say, so -4, 3, and then I'll do radius. And there's our circle.
Nice. You did it wrong and got it right.
On time today. It's 11:03. I had a Kahoot for us to play. Do you guys want to play? And I'll give you guys 10 points extra credit.
Yeah, that could work.
Yeah.
Yep. 10 points. Yep, I'm gonna need that. Let's go.
And
Someone say Kahoot.
okay, perfect. Yes. Okay, let me change what I'm sharing. Stop share. Going to share. So it's on the area and circumference. All right, there you go. So go to kahoot.it, or if you have the Kahoot app, and then enter this game pin, 5171306. I have 5. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I think there's 6 of us. There we go. Okay, let's start. Yep, and you can use your notes. You need to. 5, 3 seconds. All right, good. Pi times the radius squared. Woo, good job, Elijah. Jaden and Jasmine. Good job. Yep, you got to multiply it by 2. The radius, 6 times 2 was 12. You guys divided it. Interesting. Uh-oh, let's see. Oh, good job, Jasmine. 123. Oh, goodness. Let's see who got it. All right, Jasmine. So circumference, pi times diameter. So be careful. Looks like they gave you the radius. Ooh, 14 pi. Good job. 4 of you. Good job. All right. Jasmine's still in the lead. What is the area of a circle that has a diameter of 10? The area is pi times the radius squared. So you got to find the radius first. So if the diameter is 10, the radius is half of that. Waiting on one more person. There it is. All right, good job. Yep, so the radius would be 5, and 5 squared is 25. 25 times pi. Good. Oh, Jaden and Rick. Very good. They're catching up to Jasmine. Okay. What is the radius of a circle that has a circumference of 16 pi? This one's hard. So use your notes. So remember, the circumference is pi times the diameter. Then you have to find the radius. Got 4 answers. We're waiting on 2. One more. Good job. Yep, you have to cut that 16 in half to get the radius, which was 8. Excellent. Ooh, good job. Ooh, Rick's in second place now. Good job. All right, what is the area? So pi times the radius squared. You got to find the radius first. Good job. Yep, so the radius would have been 10, and 10 squared is 100 times pi is about 314.2. Let's see. Ooh, Jose's up there now too. Good job. All right, we have a few more. I'm gonna find the circumference with a diameter of 18. Ooh, good job. We got 2 people got it 56.5. So you just had to multiply 18 times pi, which is about 56.5. Let's see. Wow, good job, Jasmine. All right, number 9. Ooh, this is tough. There's a couple steps you have to do. So if the area is 36 pi, then your radius is the square root of 36. So that'd be 6 is your radius. Now find your circumference. Oh, 2 of you got it. Good job. So if the area is 36 pi, then we know our radius is 6. So then our diameter would be 6 times 2, which is 12 times pi. Tough questions. All right. Find the area of a circle that has a circumference of 8 pi. Oh, very good. We've got, someone got 16 pi. Let's see. So if the circumference is 8 pi, so then that means our radius is half of that. So it'd be 4. And then we have to square that, which is 16 pi. Another tough one. Good job, Rick. Got that one. Good. So this one's asking for the circumference. So what's this? What is the distance around something with a radius of 3.5 feet? Good job, 22. Excellent. All right, and our last question. Oh, good. Yep, the radius is half of the diameter. All right, good job, Jaden. Third place. Second place, Rick. Good job. And first place, Jasmine. Awesome job. All right, good job, you guys. Next time I'll write my own questions. I used just one I found, and so it wasn't exactly how our questions were, but overall, you guys did good.
She hacking. There's no way. Nah, there's no way. She hacking.
Jasmine, are you going to defend yourself?
I was not hacking. My mind was racing like so fast as I was doing the count. So like, oh my gosh, what is this? That is wrong.
Good.
She got wall hacks.
You got
Okay.
brain hacks now.
So what would you guys rather do? Do you guys like, let me close the music. We could do more like interactive activities like this, or do you more just want to get the work done?
I like the interactive activities.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a rematch against Rick. You know, he talking too much smack. Yeah, I'm gonna need a rematch.
Okay. So, so it's okay if we don't try to get through as much work for the week as possible. It's okay to do like other activities, other games and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would rather like I would like us to do it the way we did it today, like how we did it after we finished the work. I think that would be pretty cool.
Okay, and then I could still give like extra credit if you stay on and do like a Kahoot or whatever. Are there other games that you guys also like besides Kahoot, or just mainly Kahoot?
I don't know another game.
Yeah, probably.
No, it's strictly Kahoot. I mean, just the music itself. It's one of the.
Okay, so you guys want me? Okay, perfect.
No, the entire time I'm sitting in my room vibing to the music, just dancing.
Awesome.
Even though I can't dance, I still try with the music.
Perfect. Well then, yeah, I'll just make a Kahoot then for each week that we could do at the end. That's kind of a fun way to end it. Does that sound good?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Then, well, good work today, and you guys are all set. All you have to do is your, we finished everything except for your checkpoint. I think there's probably checkpoint for Friday. Let me check. Oh, actually, your checkpoint's not till next week. So we actually did all, you're done for the whole week. It was just those two assignments, the notes and those assignments.
Oh, hey. All right.
And then you got your 10 points extra credit. So have a good week, guys, and I'll see you next Tuesday. Or actually, I won't see you next Tuesday. Have a good break, and I'll see you after Easter break or spring break.
All right. Peace.
Okay, bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.